Welcome to Junbei Travels. Glad to have you here. What you're looking at now is the Palace of Culture and Science in Warsaw, Poland. We're going to take a trip here through Warsaw, and we're going to end up in Tallinn, Estonia. Typically held in November here at the Palace of Science and Culture in Warsaw, Poland, is the Jazz Jamboree Festival. In Poland, they love jazz. There's tons of jazz clubs everywhere you go, and the Jazz Jamboree is one of the biggest festivals in Poland, and is held here at the Palace of Culture and Science in Warsaw, Poland. Here we are at the Marriott Hotel in Warsaw, Poland. This is one of the rooftop bars. Very chic, very cool spot with a DJ spinning some music. Very laid back and a lot of good looking people. And an awesome view of the city. This is right in downtown Warsaw and pretty much across from the central train station in Warsaw. One of the things that I like most about traveling to Central Europe and Eastern European countries is the bargain, the money that you save there. Your money goes very far in places like this. I mean, you can go to a bar such as this one, you can have a drink, and it costs you a couple of dollars, a vodka, beer, wine, whatever you're into. So it's really cool to go out and people watch and be around a different culture and have a nice drink somewhere. And you have so many options when you're traveling in European cities like this. If you ever decide to travel to Poland and you go to a bar or a restaurant, I highly recommend getting vodka. Polish vodka is some of the best vodka in the world, and there are so many choices and different types of vodka that you can have, and some of the best stuff that you'll ever taste. But as you can see, this bar at the Marriott Hotel in Warsaw has a really laid back vibe. I enjoyed it quite a bit. One of the most impressive things about being in European cities is how clean everything is. Here I'm on the subway in Warsaw. I'm headed back to my Airbnb, and just look at how clean this metro subway is here. Like, everything is clean. There isn't a drop of trash on the floor. Very modern transit system. Just really cool. Like, it's one of the great things that I love about being in Europe is people take pride in cleanliness in these cities, and a lot of these cities have a whole lot of history. So it's really cool to be a part of that. Just walking through and trekking through a city like Warsaw with so much history, and the architecture, the old buildings, the attention to detail, the cobblestone streets, everything is very well put together and very detail oriented and very historic. And again, look how clean everything is. Cobblestone streets date back to ancient times, but in England in the 15th century, they wanted to make cobblestone roads because they were sturdier than dirt roads and more reliable for transport than dirt roads for trade and traveling. And these cobblestones that you see are really made and put together by hand. It's always nice to see hip-hop culture when you travel in other countries. Here we have some b-boys on the streets of Warsaw, Poland, just doing their thing. It's interesting to see how American pop culture and black culture is influenced across the world. Here we have a guy beatboxing in Warsaw, Poland, to Eurythmics' Sweet Dreams.
I travel the world and the side of the sea. Everybody is looking for some
This is the tomb of the unknown soldier. The tomb of the unknown soldier is a monument in Warsaw, Poland, which is dedicated to the unknown soldiers who have given their lives for Poland. It's one of the many tombs like this around the world within different nations that was dedicated and erected after World War I. And I believe the most important monument like this is in Warsaw, Poland. So this is what you see now. This is the most elaborate one. Here is Warsaw in the evening downtown. I'm waiting for the tram to show up. The following morning, I'm headed off to Tallinn, Estonia. So this is the following morning as I'm on my way to Tallinn, Estonia. I flew Air Baltic Airlines, and this plane was very small, so I was actually surprised at how small this plane was. So it was very interesting. It was a 2-engine plane. It probably sat about maybe 30 to 40 people. And as you can see, the engines have propellers on them. So it was really cool. Like, it's very small plane, but very cool trip. And I don't even really think it climbs that far up in the sky. I think maybe the max feet was maybe about 14,000, 15,000 feet, something like that. But very short trip from Warsaw to Riga, and then Riga to Tallinn, Estonia. So only up in the air for maybe a total of like an hour and a half. So here we are above the clouds. Beautiful day and beautiful view. Once I arrived in Tallinn, Estonia and got settled in, I took a walk around downtown and noticed this Nelly advertisement. Nelly was going to be performing the following week, and so there were billboards everywhere and even advertisements on television. So it's pretty interesting how a lot of artists, old school artists, can come to Eastern Europe and make a good living and still tour. After walking around for a bit in Tallinn, once I arrived, I got a little hungry and I just happened to stumble across this little cafe. It was pretty cold outside, but this place was really cute and had some food here. I think I had some tomato soup and like a chicken sandwich and my first glass of wine here, but no one was really here yet, but it was very like laid back, very chill, and a nice place to get cozy and warm up for a bit before I did some more exploring. This is the ROTERMANN Quarter, or ROTERMANN City, which houses a lot of restaurants known as the ROTERMANN restaurants. So this pretty much sits in the heart of downtown Tallinn, Estonia. You know, sometimes when you're halfway across the world, you still want some McDonald's coffee. So that's where I'm going right now. McDonald's. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And if you'd like to donate, the Cash App and PayPal links are in the description.